describe my style of music as rooted in pop pretty much always. I'm a big melody nerd, and so I really love melodies that can just bring people together regardless of where they're from, who they are, what kind of music they like. There's just something about a really hooky melody that, I don't know, binds people, so pop. I started playing guitar when I was a bit younger, like 12 or so, and I played for about a year or so then, just learning my favorite Ed Sheeran songs, and didn't really know where to go from there. So I put it down, picked it back up when I went into college, and started playing like very consistently all the time, learned music theory and those kind of things, which was roughly 2.5 or 3 years ago. So it's been consistent for about that long. And when you changed your hair, my main motivation as an artist, that's a tough question. I think it kind of goes back to me being a melody nerd and just wanting to bring people together regardless of their backgrounds and stuff, and getting people to, as many people as possible to hear my music is, I guess, the ultimate goal. I just want to, I don't know, scoop everybody up and bring them together with my music would be cool. Writing Can't Hurt Me was an interesting experience. I was listening to one of my favorite songs of all time, which is I Don't Want to Know by Mario Winans, which is like an R&B pop song from the late 90s or early 2000s. And it's about not wanting to know whether or not your partner's cheating on you, because the emotional turmoil that comes with that amount of awareness is just too much to handle. And I wanted a modern version of it because it felt like a lot of the examples that the narrator was using were word of mouth. Like I saw somebody, or someone told me that they saw you on the street with somebody new, and that's just not really how it happens anymore. I feel like someone's phone is just as much a culprit in the infidelity as the person is themselves. So I knew I wanted to incorporate that kind of modern take on a similar topic. So I had written the verse through chorus of what I thought was going to be the song, and then landed on the punchline, what I don't know can't hurt me, and it resonated with me. So rewrote the earlier pieces using the phone examples a bit, and then the intro guitar riff and the post-chorus guitar riff, they're the same thing, was a riff that I had forever. I think probably the last 2 years I've just been sitting on that riff. It was something I did to kind of warm up my fingers when I started playing. And I had never used it for anything to write with, so I figured it would be a good opportunity to use it, and it had a lot of energy to it, which I liked as well. Yeah, and then from there, put it on TikTok. People really liked it, and we went into this manic state of trying to get it done fast enough for everybody. As a guitar player, my biggest inspiration was John Mayer, because he was someone that was able to bridge kind of the theoretical knowledge that comes with guitar playing and blues playing with modern pop music. And as a storyteller, as a lyricist, his lyrics are just, I mean, on another level. So he was always been a big inspiration for me. As of late, though, my inspirations have been Phineas has been a big writing inspiration. His new album's insane. Cautious Clay is really fantastic as well. Doja Cat, for the amount of personality that she puts into every single track. It's like she plays a different character in every one of them, and it's like she could take a small piece of her personality and just turn it up to 11 on everything that she does. So that's a really inspiring thing as well. If I wasn't a musician, I was an aerospace engineer major for my first 2 years of college, so I'd probably still be doing that, and I can't imagine what that would be like, because I love being the center of attention, and I always have as a kid, and that job was something I felt was really cool. It's basically rocket science for people that don't know. And I thought it would be cooler than it was. It ended up just kind of being a little too slow-paced for me, and I wanted something more flexible, something that my future wasn't guaranteed, and I definitely found it with music. So aerospace engineering, probably I was looking at working at SpaceX or at Boeing, so something like that. My favorite song of my own right now is probably going to be my next single, actually. It's called Sorry to Your Next Ex, and it was a very similar process to Can't Hurt Me. I had written the early piece of I had written verse through chorus of the song with one of my friends, Noah Ransom. He's another fantastic artist. And I put the song on TikTok, not knowing how it would do. I just knew I really loved the song, and it went viral, similar to the way that Can't Hurt Me did. And so the last couple weeks have been, once again, manically trying to get everything together in time for the release. And yeah, making it as cool as I know it can be. And I'm happy to say that it is even cooler than I thought it would be, and I'm really excited about it. This is a tough question. I have a problem with setting expectations, and therefore I don't know where the finish line is. So once I achieve something, I'm just like already thinking about the next thing. So on a daily basis, I try to remind myself that the biggest accomplishments are typically the smallest day-to-day things. And in my life, that looks like people commenting on my videos saying that they were having a really rough month and this song kind of got them through that, or they're going through a breakup and this was something that they can relate to. It's those little things, DMs, comments, people reposting stuff on their stories, just, I don't know. It makes it all worth it. It feels much more real than just numbers, followers, verification, and all those things. So those intimate experiences, I think, are the things that really keep me going and wanting to continue doing it. Sorry to Your Next Ex. This song is so sassy. It's a whole other side of me. Similar to how Doja Cat can take a slice of herself and turn it up to 11. This is me taking the God complex villain arc side of my personality and turning it up. I've been referring to it as the Rage record on my eventual EP, and I'm just super excited to have like another viral single. I feel like that's pretty rare for someone so small. And I'm more than anything excited that people really like it. So this song I wrote it with my friend Noah, and I came in with a chorus, showed it to him, and he really liked the idea of it, the concept, and the fact that I don't hear very many like small male artists being like, yeah, good luck finding someone as good as me. It feels like it's a very powerful position for a female artist to take, but it's kind of a tightrope for me to walk. And so I found that very interesting, and I wanted to write it in a way that didn't feel too like narcissistic and egocentric, but I also wanted it to be like powerful enough for people to just like get blown back in their seats and feel like they can really relate to it on a God complex level, I suppose. So this song has got a lot of attitude. It's loud, it's nasty, it's disrespectful in all the right ways, and I think it's something that people will want to scream, sing to while driving with the windows down at night or something. My goals for 2022 are drop an EP, which is coming. I thought it was done, and then I wrote Can't Hurt Me, and then we're like, oh, it's not done, this has got to go on the EP. And then I wrote Sorry to Your Next Ex with Noah, and oh, it's not done, people really like this, so that's going to come out. So these are good problems to have, but the end goal is to get an EP out, play more live shows. I love just interacting with people in real life, because once again, it kind of makes everything feel real. It's not just about numbers anymore, and it's about real human interaction, which is fun. 3, I don't know, just do it all again. I'm still having a lot of fun exploring everything. It's been a day-to-day change, lots of growth, and I don't know, as long as we can keep it up and continue finding new people to relate these songs to and find new fans that will listen to them, I'll be happy.